Okay, there we go. Forgot to not turn that on. That's all good. No, don't. Hang on, just gotta balance that. There's always something. There we go. Okay, we are live. And you know what? I don't know why it does that. But, here we are. We are 7th on 0 points. Last two races. Last race we finished 11th. Sakir we finished 14th. 14-18. At least we beat the Williams. 11 and Lawson DNF. That's part of the reason we finished 11th. Now we're heading to Suzuka. And after that, China. Suzuka really cares about the high-speed cornering. And then the medium speed. So we should be alright. We have better high-speed cornering than Ferrari. Less than McLaren. Red Bull have better low speed, but McLaren have better high speed. Okay, I just want to check something, because this can happen. Three, four, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 11, 12, 5, 6, 1, 2. So, and that's for the next race. Why are we having issues? Okay, we're having issues. Why are we having issues? We don't need that. Don't need that. Okay, we're having issues and I don't know why. Why does this happen? We do have enough that we can put that on Lawson's car. So we do that for the chassis. Front wing, we don't actually have the new one yet, so we're going to leave that. Same with the rear wing. Side pods, we got both. That is a big drop off, to be fair. I have focused into some parts. How we started as the best cornering underfloor, I don't know. But we're reclaiming that. Suspension, we got that coming. Got a few things on the way. Wet practices on day 1. That could be interesting. Okay, we're not good in the low speed, so we're going to lose time here and here. High speed, we're going to gain just time here and here. I feel like this map isn't perfect, you know, because it's saying, oh, it's highly recommended to have good medium speed cornering. I'm seeing one corner that has medium speed cornering. So I'm not sold on that. Should be able to get 16th with both.
Konnichiwa from the Suzuka circuit in Japan. The home of Honda, Suzuka is an old-school circuit with high-speed straights and tight turns through the S's. At 130R, the track crosses over itself, then loops back around, giving drivers a sweeping expanse of track to challenge them.
Okay then. Gonna start at light rain, so I'm gonna put the odd parts in. Most of this damage is from the crash, which killed the gearbox. Ocon, I think it's about time we put the old parts on. Well, the new parts for the for qualifying in the race.
Track is green.
Yep. Get them both out to get some laps going. It's at 0.96. Clean air and curbs. Clean air and curbs. And we're back to damp. Oh, that's already improving. Loving that. Tires are cold, we knew that.
Ah oui, en tire temp.
Tires are cold, we
Okay,
already
so
know
let's
that.
concentrate on the tyre warm-up.
Should level out.
How is the track?
Or both.
DRS enabled.
Shouldn't get much jarring. Looks they're already getting more wet again.
Balance update when you can. Balance update.
I'm not familiar with the balance.
Box both.
Understood.
Sebastian.
Looks very slippery.
Okay, less of that. Nope, more of that. Let's try that. And Lawson is in. Bump that up. That up, down, up. Worth a shot. Still gonna get some wet weather running. Like, it's still too wet for the dry tyres. That's why everyone's 3 seconds off. Because there's still 1.3 millimeters of rain on the track. 1.3 millimeters of water.
Tyre temps coming up.
So we're gonna get I don't think we're gonna get the 5 before it dries up enough. Schwartzman. Schwartzman and Stenshorn. Martinius. There's a part of me that does like that name. Maloney's 12 seconds off, but he's also on, let's just confirm, mediums in 1.5 millimeters of water. Like, yeah, there's a decent gap, but most of it's just
How's
from the
balance,
fact that
please?
everyone's on dry tyres
Okay, yeah.
on a wet
Okay,
track.
understood.
Okay, cornering is... drop that. go back to the 71. Because this is a bigger issue than I thought. Okay, try and leave those two close to that. That goes the wrong way. Worth the shot. And I saw that it was starting to dry. There's 1851. Let's go softs. Box, box, box.
Copy.
Put it over. Manually correct. And softs. Look, I know it was. You can look at this, it tells you it's going to be dry by the end of the session. Send out Ocon. Send out Lawson. They're also not driving at their quickest because they're trying to avoid the curbs. Well, Schwartzman's gone quicker in a Red Bull.
Checkered flag.
Well, fourth and fifth quickest in P1, but also Hamilton's going to be quicker. Verstappen used hard tires. I'm sorry, I just saw Piastri's once again the quickest in the session. He's won 2 races so far. And we're having why? Sorry, for some reason the game's doing a thing where if I go to look at something else, it goes, "Oh, you're not looking at this," and just closes it. I don't know why. Okay, traction was only good, so we're going to go for that. Setup. Traction is bad. Let's try that. In we go.
And green light.
Send out Ocon first. And send out Lawson. I don't know why it's saying poor view health. OBS is saying there was an issue, but now it's not. But YouTube is saying there's still an issue. Ah well. Actually, I didn't look at this. What is...
And we do have a bit of rain detected.
Copy.
We can make this work. Rain's not for a little bit. Ocon has gone quicker. Second quickest.
And we have some rain detected in sector 2.
Copy.
It is starting to rain. Once it gets up to about 0.4, 0.5, I will box both. 0.5. Cool, I'm in in early. Call in early. I knew that'd be off. Oh, I may have hit the jackpot with Lawson. So now we just sort of wait. I'm thinking about 0.9 we send Lawson out. Give us a small gap, send out Ocon, and we should be good. Stay out on track.
DRS enabled.
.97. It's still not quick enough.
How's the balance?
Box.
Copy that.
Let's try that. We look at the tyres. Because of the instructions, he's not actively overheating the tyre. And we can see that even before that, he was still setting approximate tyres to what they were doing. Lawson is out. Yeah, the Racing Bulls have gone for its lineup. The oldest lineup on the
Anything
grid
to sound balance?
in the Red Bull
Balance pretty
development
good.
team.
Copy that, mate.
.95 is basically the edge of what I'm happy with. Let's go for that. Hey, it's gonna be close. But also if that's delayed a bit, I think that still works out in our favour. And considering how the game works, it probably will be delayed a little bit at least. I said a little bit.
Rain's just stopped.
Copy.
That is the same. I've told Lawson to do a change that is going to put him over, isn't he? He's not going to get the change done in time.
Okay, that is the checkered flag.
He gets a little bit. Tenth and 13th, when everyone says actually competitive times. We can work with that. Sonoda in the Aston. I still have no clue how the hell Stroll managed that. It's like that meme. You ever look at something and wonder how it got there? Except instead of Stroll, it's in the Stroll and the girl, but it's Stroll at Mercedes. Manage session. Here we go.
And green light.
Well, I'm ready for another Piastri win. It's won 2 of the bloody races. Piastri going quicker on slower tyres. That's a thing.
Any comments on
Still
balance?
only great.
Yeah, good stuff, guys. Feels good at the moment.
Okay, mate, copy that.
Oh, that is worse. That is so much worse to the extent that that has to be the answer, doesn't it? So just go for it. Okay, only at 3 for Lawson. Come on. Lawson's at 4. Come on, get that 5. Thought he got it. Come on. Yup.
How's the balance?
Only great.
Okay.
We cannot improve on great. No, I'll take great. 37 minutes. Right, I do have Giovinazzi purely working on car development. That's probably why it's already at 100. And that 97 probably doesn't include the setup, does it? The 98 now. Lawson might be more prepped for this race. What do you mean smooth? I can't even check it. Hang on. And I'm having issues with this, and I don't know why. Well, I will live with it.
Where do you need help in terms of balance for switches?
Ah, great job, guys. That is hard work paying off there, right there.
Copy that.
Fair enough. Could probably get away with 5. Robert is still low. It's improving, but Ocon goes 6th. Lawson is 20th. He's going to improve, not necessarily this lap. Goes to 18th. Goes about a 10th quicker. Lawson can't go better than 17th, which is just behind Russell.
That is the checkered flag.
That is surprising to me. I thought he'd be able to at least get close to Ocon.
Hello and welcome to the much anticipated qualifying session.
Honestly, is Vettel is 13. I reckon Tsunoda, if we go by the average where they go, Sainz wasn't in the first one, but Schwartzman was in Sainz's car, so 229. I'd say Tsunoda's a dark car, a dark horse. Words. What was it? I reckon Tsunoda's a dark horse for qualifying. And part of my evidence is just the fact that he has actually qualified in practice sessions. He's gone 9th, 1st, 2nd across the 3. So Tsunoda's got a chance of being legitimately pretty quick. We've gone 4 and 5, 10 and 13, 7 and 18. So I don't think we're going to do that well. But we were also trying to avoid curbs during that, so...
And green light.
Thought I saw some rain, never mind. .128, 127. Lawson goes quicker by about 7/10.
Watch your delta. So let's save fuel on the in-lap.
Copy.
Ocon go for another one.
We're currently P5.
Goes 5th.
Nice lap. Alright, so it'll be normal in-lap procedures from now.
Copy.
Bottas has just set a lap. Just in case. Ocon improved his lap a little, but it would have been enough even if we hadn't. so throw them on those and those. Yes, it'll work. Leclerc, Lawson, yeah, I know. Ocon, Leclerc, Lawson, Ricardo. There goes Hamilton.
Let's keep us close
Ocon's
to zero on
1
that delta
second
as we
off.
can, please. And we need a slow in lap, please.
Copy.
So we've gone slowest, but we've also used the oldest tyres.
And we can go recharge on, and we'll box this lap.
Copy.
But we have also gone quicker than Piastri. Send out Lawson, send out Ocon.
Currently P11.
Lawson goes 11th. Ocon
We think this is good. We're happy to push all the way in, so we'll push into the pit lane.
Copy.
Ocon goes quicker. Goes 8th.
Currently, you're P8. Okay, good lap time. Last lap.
Loaders through.
Normally lap procedures,
Ocon
please,
in
coming in the
10th.
pit entry.
Copy.
Why did that was weird.
Yeah, copy that.
Lawson in 13th. Ocon in 10th. Love that.
Track is green.
First out on used tyres, only the 88%.
Currently sat in P1.
Everyone's on used tyres at the start. We've gone quicker than Alonso. And I think that's about it. Right, we've gone quicker than Norris. Come on. Ocon is out. Goes
So we're P8
8.
currently.
Does not improve on the first set.
It looked like a decent lap.
It was
Lap
slower on
procedures.
better tyres.
Copy.
It wasn't a decent lap.
Okay, copy.
It won't be long before we get underway here in Japan with 53
hell?
figure of 8 laps
Why is
around this
that?
historic circuit.
Sorry, just... Why does it just drop? Not exactly 0, but... Okay, so it might be on my it's on my end. I don't know why. OBS just dropped from 11,000 kbps to 1,000, both of which cause issues. It's just it's at 7-8. It's just jumping randomly, and I have no clue why. Okay, no updates then. $19.10 because it thinks a 15 lap sprint on hards is a good idea. It's got the same strategy. It's just instead of hards, mediums, we're going softs. I'm gonna have to, I don't know, I'm gonna run some tests after this, because this is just ridiculous. We don't need 18,000. Stream output bitrate 8,000. Why are you at 12? And now it's at 1,000 again. Don't think you can save yourself by going to 2. It's not going to work. Here we go.
The anticipation is really building here. The fans in attendance are absolutely buzzing with excitement. Time for Oscar Piastri to show what he can do.
You know what?
The
Credit
drivers
to
are warmed
Norris.
up.
He put it.
They're ready to go here at the Japanese Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
I just really want to check this. He's held it into the first corner. I don't believe it. I mean, you know, still first lap. There's still time. Lawson's down to 13th. And Ocon is in 9th. Come on. Ocon's right behind Tsunoda at the moment. Guess at the moment that puts us 6th in the constructors. And we need a top 5. Right, hang No, I just saw the inputs. Right, Aston actually slapped. The Aston actually slaps. I forgot about that. That's what happens when Alonso's the driver you keep.
My bad, guys.
Lawson.
Just do your best, please.
Lawson runs wide turn 1. There better have been an issue.
Oh, we've seen a few go off the
Nope.
track there. And you
Just couldn't keep it on. Come on, Ocon. I'm sorry, this is ridiculous. I've had an issue, most of this, because OBS is panicking for some reason. Maybe if we turn battle assist for both. We're in DRS range of Stroll, who's in DRS range of Tsunoda, that's why. Good news, Stroll's out of DRS. Maybe battle assist was a good idea. Okay, Lawson, avoid curbs. Avoid the high risk curbs, Lawson. Okay, not quite there. Come on. Lawson is at the back of the train behind Ocon. This is just a little funny. This is... Okay, we're behind Alonso. Russell has gone off. Just locked up. Boys, ties a bit. Now that we're in front, turn off battle assist just to try and build a gap. Come on. Safety car has been deployed.
So watch out for some debris.
And of course, we're too
He
far.
said he's okay.
we've already started. Box this lap for softs. For mediums, I mean. That works.
Safety car, safety car. We'll go recharge on. Just keep an eye on your delta.
Hulkenberg has a 5
Copy.
second.
Weaving is good.
Car stopped.
.5, 2.4, 7th and 13th. Put that on conserve, put that on conserve. And actually, because we've got, we can do that. Safety car ending this
Safety
lap.
car
That
in
was
this
quick.
lap. Safety car in this lap.
That was quick.
And let's concentrate on that restart.
Copy that.
Let's focus on warm up.
And warm the fronts.
Overtake available.
Copy that.
Seven. Come on. Come on, Ocon. Come on. Okay, that's not working. Okay, 7th and 13th. Put that to balanced. Stroll is the only Mercedes. Stroll's the only Merc still in the race. That I saw Russell go out. I forgot who his teammate was. That feels weird. Okay, I don't think we're going to get Tsunoda on the straight, but we're going to have DRS. And he's not, so we're going to catch up at least. Joe has just got past Lawson. That's less than ideal. Okay, Norris, Leclerc, Verstappen, Hamilton, Piastri. There's got to be something about that second Red Bull seat. Piastri can't be planning to just take these to the end, can he? Track details. No rain expected. So that's good for us, I think.
Yeah, look,
Ocon,
You got this, come on.
avoid the curbs.
I lost the car in 10th.
No, it's tricky, doing a good job. Let's keep it up.
Avoid the curbs. It's going to drop the temperature of the tires a bit, but you're going to keep them going for longer. And while staying off the curbs, he gets past Stroll. And the overtake is so boring, we're more focused on Alonso during it. Yeah, did Ocon do anything? Yeah, he got an overtake on Stroll, I guess. Stroll's on fresher tyres, and he's not driving away, which will make him slower. You'll lose that time avoiding higher curbs. We've managed to lose touch with Stroll. Tell him to drive more aggressive. Stop avoiding curbs.
Copy now.
Okay, lap 31, which will be next. Attack.
Safety car. Recharge on. Stay just positive on the delta.
Copy.
Do a bit of weaving.
Sainz is out of the race. Oh, this is second safety car.
Bottas has boxed.
So let's keep an eye on these tires.
Come on.
Copy.
Safety car in this lap. So let's concentrate on the restart.
Push.
Copy.
Deploy. Deploy.
Let's
Push.
pick our pace up, let's go. No lift and coast required.
Copy.
Okay, we're currently 8th and 10th. At the moment, that will put us up to... Well, we say 7th, actually, because everyone... Anyone we could pass is currently doing better than us. Stroll and Bottas and Hamilton have all gone for the softs. neutral. Come on. Ocon is in 8th. Lawson is in 11th. Okay, stop avoiding the curbs. Both of you. Lawson is down to 12th. Come on. Lawson's up to 11th. It's got to come down to the tyres. The softs are starting to lose grip. Up to 7th.
Overtakes available.
Copy that.
Oh.
Okay, that's the checkered flag.
P7.
7th with a potential for 6th. I will take that. That is
The car was pretty
improvement.
quick, to be fair.
That is improvement and picking the right tyre.
Now that's an
For the-
excellent drive today from Esteban Ocon.
Sorry, I've just had a look. What do you mean 1,000? I'm sorry, I'm just having big issues with this and I've got absolutely no clue. Sorry, you get to look at my face while I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Should be fine. We've done I've done the tests. This should be working fine. And usually it is. Yesterday was fine. There was not a single issue. Today it's panicking. I've been going for just under an hour and dropped over 40,000 frames. I want to keep going, but I'm having issues and I don't fully know why. That collision has cost Piastri the lead of the Drivers' Championship. And now it's good again. Lawson has a good pit stop. Don't know why it's saying no, but yes, but I'll take a 7th. 7th is good. Could have been 6th, yes, but I'll take 7th. I thought I clicked install replacement. Manufacture. We can have 3 ready by China. So we're going to do that. Rear wing. Seven days to get 1. We're going to want 2. 7 days to get 1 means that we can put that on knock-ons. Like, I think as long as it's not actively getting worse. This should be fine, but that's not quite what I'm looking for. Front wing and rear wing. Suspension. So either a complete suspension overhaul or a major suspension overhaul. Oh, oh, that is a lot of changes. Oh, okay, there's just. I feel like I need to bring up something. Okay, so I can't bring it up there on the computer because then it just tabs out. Cool, so complete or major? The piece of paper I was using to write down the percentages on. Major. Okay, so an extra 5% reduction on the major for DRS delta, drag reduction, engine cooling, and airflow middle, and the front and rear wing and the side pods and the underfloor. So basically everything's getting dropped with everything's getting dropped. It's either everything equally or the suspension's taking the biggest hit. And if we go, we're horrible at suspension anyway. We're horrible at suspension anyway. Suspension loses the most. Let me just... We don't have 70% to spare. Oh. Oh. Do I go... Just making sure it's the same things being compared, because it might not be, and it is. It's the same things. So either a 50% drop to everything, with suspension taking 70%, or a 55% drop to everything, with suspension taking 65%. And our suspension is horrible anyway. So doing this leaves a rear wing and underfloor better off. Complete overhaul it is. Oh, this is... Okay, so that... Honestly, I'll probably leave like the next rear wing. Until we get that time back. Because our rear wing and underfloor are the best parts of the car, bar none. That's how close it is on the underfloor. Like, we compare most things, go by rank on grid. Chassis, we're horrible. Front wing, good, not too bad. Not too bad if we focus on downforce, horrible if we focus on everything else. Side pods. Airflow middle was the worst. It was in the 30s. We got it up to 60. I want to show you this because there's a chance you won't believe me. We did 2 upgrades to get it up to 66%. Suspension, we're horrible. Underfloor, loving it. Rear wing, loving it. And we're panicking again. God, okay. I think that's why that I just completely sack off air drag reduction and airflow, and just bump up everything and just leave everything else as is. We drop those down. But I mean, high speed's the one we've got, so we actually want to do the opposite to what I've done here. Low speed is where we need the biggest gains, so we're going to drop that down again. We can drop that down, drop that down. Drop that down again. So that is an improvement. You know what? Save the money. Save the money. Yeah, it's going to be suspension. Design center fire. Never mind, that's down. I mean, everything improves. Manufacturing complete. That's the new front wing, which we're going to put on Ocon's car. Yeah, I am working on that. I have a plan. Sweet. Mill. Probably need to upgrade the suspension sim at some point. Mercedes, Williams, Haas and Red and Racing Bulls voted against the complete suspension overhaul. That's the thing we did vote for. But we can't do anything with it yet. Love it when drivers are positive or enthusiastic. Speaking of enthusiastic, how you doing in F2, mate? He's already won a sprint race. He's currently 7th. hide with the man who left us. He was with us. I just didn't sign him for this year. Gabriel Hadjar. Scouting is unavailable. Why is scouting unavailable? Because I don't have a scouting department. Because of that, we don't have scouts. I really should keep a track of what the negatives are. Okay, Car 2 can also now have the new front wing. 555. Just the front downforce jump. I'm also now realizing how close everyone is. Like 1st to 20th is not a massive amount. The tire preservation is the biggest difference. Pad has been refurbished. So to be clear, Ocon's in a quicker car. He is enthusiastic, which bumps these up to these instead of what they otherwise would be. I signed a lot of people to 3-year contracts. And he's also now got a quick car on a quicker car. Few high speed, few slow, few medium. Top speed's recommended though. It's that back straight. It's the 2 straights, isn't it? Eight and 10. Five, 10, 8, 5, 5, 8, 5, 10, 10, 5, 10, 8. Yeah, we should be good. We should do all right. All right, I was gonna. So, it's also China, so I think
We're just getting settled here in Shanghai, ahead of the Chinese Grand Prix.
yeah, sprint race. with all the parts. Can't forget Lawson. Both are out. Gerbs in air. Gerbs in air.
We on tire temp.
Tires are cold.
Okay, so let's concentrate on the tyre warm-up.
We already knew that. Everyone's on quicker tires. Everyone. Go for the 5.
How was balance?
No, nowhere near, guys.
Okay, understood.
Bad on all accounts, but none of them line up. Okay, Lawson, box. And now we wait. Look, if you ignore Piastri, we're the quickest of the hards. Because Mercedes have decided to run because Antonelli, Colapinto, Miata, Porsche. I want to say Behrman. Yeah, Behrman. We're all getting runs in the only practice session of the weekend. Yeah. That's why we're the quickest.
Tyre temps coming up.
Although Albon in 17th is promising. Come on. Nothing's catastrophically wrong, so we send him back out. Same with Lawson.
How was the balance?
Balance is okay.
Copy that.
Come on, get the 5, get. There we go.
And how's the balance?
Feels pretty good.
Copy that.
All of that. Go for that. Whatever you can get in this session, Ocon, will be massively helpful. I'm fine with being one of the slowest if we're one of the slowest on slow tyres. Which, I mean, 13th, 15th, that's what we are. 14th, 16th.
That's the checkered flag.
3. Hey, we've got 3 things to look at. Love that.
Welcome everyone, qualifying for the sprint awaits us, and we're raring to get going.
Okay. The good news is that all of these should last the full weekend. Now, setup. Good, good. What are we looking at? Oh, look, another optimal. I think I'll leave Lawson's then. Let's go 2 laps.
Track is green.
Currently we're P7. Okay, mate,
Lawson
progress
goes
is,
8th.
looking good here.
Lawson went from 20th
box
to 8th
again this
in
lap.
1 lap.
Copy.
Ten and 12, we will take that. And of the 2 to have got the higher, I would not have guessed. That's why. That straights part is just, that's not helped in any way. Thankfully, after the sprint race,
And green light.
after the sprint race itself, we can actually then adjust them again. Ocon's going quicker, Lawson's going quicker.
So that is
Ocon
P13.
doesn't go quicker than 11th.
If we can do
Lawson
a
goes
fast
13th.
lap.
Ocon goes 10th. Yellow flag.
So currently Esteban, we are P10. Brilliant lap, good job. Normal in-lap procedures, please.
Yeah, we're out. th and 15th.
Okay.
Lawson will probably have to.
Well, the excitement levels.
The mediums are just as quick. That is. You know what? If we do this, go you a lap down on fuel. And if we use that
Here we
to
go.
keep up,
The sprint in Shanghai. And it's lights out and away we go.
and we use fuel and ERS to keep up across the first lap. And Russell just got past Joel like it was nothing. No one on the softs. Come on, in 12th. Come on. Gets the DRS. Gets past Magnussen, no worries. Come on, keep behind. Alonso is P8. So only up to 8th get points. So if you're done to drive aggressive. Stop avoiding the curbs. Maloney spun. His tires are dead. Alonso's tires are gonna die soon. We can get Alonso. We could get Tsunoda.
Max Verstappen over the finish line to win the sprint.
Head down. We'll leave you to it.
Copy.
9th.
Esteban, that is the checkered flag.
P9.
Lawson retires
Yeah,
out in
okay.
P20 because the fuel, that was a risk.
No
I'll admit
points,
that.
sadly, for the Alpine.
9th place.
Nice job. We are going to come in the pit lane
Point
this lap. please.
185 behind Tsunoda. We almost got him at the end there.
Welcome to qualifying.
That was close. We almost got a point there. That's got to be better. Traction is off, but 88%, I will take that.
Track is green.
Lawson, Joe is beaten out. Joe beats him out.
Keep an eye on your
Goes
delta.
5/10 quicker.
So let's save fuel on the in-lap.
Copy.
Sounded like Verstappen. Ocon in 4th. Fifth. I'm fine with Lawson. Ocon in 6th. Lawson up to 9th. Ocon in 9th, Lawson in 11th. Both drivers are through. And you know what? I'm liking that. Sainz is he did crash out. 90. Into the race we go. Well, race second part of qualifying. Bottas, Lawson, Ocon, Tsunoda, Hamilton, Sainz, Norris. Leclerc in the previous race has taken the lead of the Drivers' Championship.
So we just need to keep an eye on our delta.
By a singular point.
We're happy to push all the way in,
Actually,
so
I
we'll
think
push
he's-
until the pit lane.
Copy box.
Piastri now has the lead of the Drivers' Championship by 2 points. Verstappen only in 4th. But he has managed an impressive -1 DNFs. I don't know how you get -1. The Red Bull is quicker than the McLaren in the slow corners, which this one is. This is a slow corner track. Send out Ocon.
Currently P10.
Goes 10th. Goes 8th.
Copy.
Lawson is out. Russell goes quicker, doesn't gain, loses a position. I thought the drivers would be fighting for 5th. I thought the team would be struggling to beat for 4th, for 5th in the constructors. Okay, look. McLaren, Red Bull, Ferrari. Those are the teams you expect in the top 5. I was expecting Mercedes to be that 4th team. Then we make up 5. Instead it's Aston and Mercedes are the team that's struggling instead of Aston. And it lines up perfectly with Stroll going from Aston Martin to Mercedes. I'm not saying it's just him. I'm just saying it's funny that my expectations were Mercedes would take up that 4th spot in the constructors. And instead of the team that Stroll went to, it's the team he went from. Could be pure coincidence. I just find it funny.
And green light.
Do a lap on the old softs. So notice spun turn 1.
Currently sat in P1.
Leclerc's going to go quicker than... Sonoda spun turn 1 and he's about to set the fastest lap apparently. Turns out the trick to setting a fast lap time at China is to spin at turn 1. Goes
Currently
third,
P3. So I'm actually looking decent.
4th, Science there.
Okay, understood.
We out-qualified Magnussen. You know what? I will take 9th. We may be starting 8th though because Science has a penalty.
The 56 laps of the Shanghai International Circuit await our drivers here in China.
Shanghai has seen its fair share of clashes over the years, one of which happened even before the 2005 race had begun, when Michael Schumacher collided with Christian Albers on the way to the grid,
On the way
sending
to the grid.
Albers into the air.
Shanghai International Circuit is a complicated low-speed track that demands high downforce. The series of rapid turns from 1 to 4 demands high...
Only a 3-place grid job. So Leclerc starts on pole. You know what? A medium to hard. A 1 minute 28. Yeah. Let's have that there just in case. Like if there's medium to hards, here we go. Alternatively, we don't medium aggressive hard to softs. Like, why would you? I mean, arguably this will be quicker. Alright, we're going for the Ferrari strategy. Actually, a Ferrari strategy would probably be more like... That seems about right. I love it. I love it. No. I'm sorry. Boxing lap 1 for boxing end of lap 1 for a set of wets is a worse strategy than running the softs into nothing, dealing with punctured tires for, hang on, let me just, 24 minus 55, 55 minus 24 is 31. It's worse than running punctured tires for 31 laps. That is hilarious. Okay, so it's medium, soft, medium, got it. Yep, no overlap, love that. One lap down. Go aggressive at the start.
Well then, it's not long until we get started here, and we should be in for a tightly contested race.
Should be.
The excitement is building here in Shanghai.
2, 3, 4, 5.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
Ricciardo's the only car on hard tyres at the start. Ocon fighting Hamilton for 8th. outside. Can he hold it? I mean, he's got the position. Come on. Come on. Drop to balanced. Drop to neutral. Well, they're both on track for that at least. We do not have DRS. Shoot. Clean air, buddy. Tell Lawson to drive in clean air. Well, he's in 10th. Ducks down the inside, gets the position on Bottas. And Bottas is going to get the DRS and the slipstream. And get the overtake on Ocon. Yeah, it wasn't a bad overtake, I'll give him that. Little bit of ERS down the straight. DRS. Get the DRS. The DRS down there. Ocon gets past Bottas. Albon gets past Lawson. Bottas just rocketed past Ocon. And now we wait. Stop avoiding the curbs now. Avoid curbs. We just need that to drop. the temp.
Couple of cars off there. There could be debris there.
Crash involving multiple cars. What happened? Joe and one of the Haas. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. That was just a bad crash. Come on. Sonoda's down to 49%. Sonoda's soft mediums are dropping off. And Sonoda pits. We've got DRS on Bottas. Brit to neutral. Come on. Okay, Bottas is in 9th, we're in 8th and 13th.
Copy.
Okay, stop avoiding the curbs. Next lap. Ocon's up to 3rd. And he's honestly on his tyres are still good. Ocon's in the lead of the race, and he's still got a couple laps to go before he pits. Ocon could win this. Okay, stop avoiding the curbs, Lawson. Just we've still got time. Ocon is unironically a shout to win this race now. Turns out all you need once you've got the cornering down is tyres that don't explode after 5 laps. Hards, next lap. Attack. Because Ocon is now in 12th, but Russell's going to pit. Bottas, all of these guys are going to pit again. There is a chance. And you know what? We're taking it. No, don't panic. Why are you... We're currently 12th and 14th. Fuel might be a slight issue, but there's no guarantee. Come on. Okay, Ocon's up to 10th.
How are the tires?
Sorry, it usually stops and tells you, hey, we should probably
Copy.
pit. I just completely lost track of where Lawson was at.
Now we've got the VSC. And just stay positive on the Delta.
Copy.
Conserve.
Let's make sure we look after these.
Leclerc is out of the race.
And here we've got a yellow flag.
Leclerc crashes 10-7. Oh, they all... Is that a puncture? I'm sorry. Perfectly timed with hitting the wall. Like, you could not ask for better timing there.
Car in the wall.
You're right, though.
Yes, mate, all okay. Okay, mate, reports of some debris on track.
Virtual safety car ended. We're up to 7th. Seventh and 14th. And 6th is on 50% used hards. So we should be able to catch him. Should. Didn't even get close enough to get DRS. Ah well. Focus on the positives. As at the moment, our main positive is the fact that I don't think anyone else's tyres are guaranteed to make it. Like Lawson's a 76, they're only just making. Alonso. Sonoda's probably won't. Piastri's probably. They're gonna drop below the ideal. Verstappen and Hamilton are in the most trouble, they're on softs. Lawson, push push. Less lift and coast. And back to normal. Back to neutral. You know what? The tires may fall off. I don't think they are though. You know what? I'll take a 7th place. Maloney has mechanical fault. Magnussen just got past Lawson.
Great job, mate. Car ahead is Russell.
Maloney has retired at the very end of the race. And we get a P7 with Ocon.
Safety car. Okay, let's go recharge on. Positive on the Delta.
Copy.
Keep brake applications as
Okay.
positive as you can.
That is the checkered flag.
That safety car at the end saved most of the people whose tyres were dead.
In come the drivers now.
7th. 7th. We gain same amount of points as the Mercs. Off. Without that delay, he's probably closer to Alonso. It was a one-stopper, it was ambitious, and it got us 7th. And you know what? Sometimes that's all you need. Here's the underfloor. But since we can't develop, like even if we could develop a new one, this one is just slightly quicker. Now we can just go in and develop one. Complete. We can now go back to designing. What do you mean +6? Those are some big upgrades for not much. It's technically, we don't need that though. Is it because of the upgrades that I have installed that these are just... Don't get a lot there, but we do get a bit in the corners, but that's already our strength. Okay, so it is just the same amount each time. That tire preservation is going to need the most boost. Contract gives you 3 years, that's good. Oh, what do you... Tire preservation. Oh, that's not one of them. Okay, Alright, we can work with that. Actually pretty good at this, so a 3-year extension. Six days. The next race is 10 days away. So let's do this. Let's get some research going. I'm gonna do design. I'm thinking rear wing and under, so that leaves chassis. Get those two in the pipeline. Go forward. The one I've told them to manufacture. Oh, fantastic. Giovinazzi has gotten worse. Okay, since he's actually got higher development rate than Ocon, I think I'm going to put Ocon back on driver development. That's improvement. Drop that, can't drop that. We do that. The RS effectiveness is improved. Costs us 1.8 mil. But we can then go in and do this as well. That's the side pod. I want to do the underfloor. Let me just again, piece of paper, this is really helpful. 62.46, 4.44, 6.38, 564.51. And I realized doing that, I'm like half a step away from just getting like a whiteboard in to just put a list down. With a laughter, that sounds, yeah. can't be right. Nah, I got the numbers wrong. Point 1, point 1, point 2, point 6. Okay, ignore those. Okay. $60 and 4.0. That is okay, so we go from 0.01 to 0.03, 0.001 to 0.007, 0.002 to 0.007. I want to do just general upgrades. If we do that, we can do that. Okay, so we bring it in for Montreal, where low and medium are more important. Yeah, that works. That top speed is still the main limiting factor. That leaves us 2 mil to work with. Affiliates, improvement, 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 improvement. Giovinazzi has gotten worse. One plus 1 plus 2. I don't think I've got them training specific parts. Yeah, balanced. 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 Development. Lawson's better at overtaking. Cool. Enthusiastic. He's happy with the sprint race, the qualifying, and the actual race. And how... Okay, so Ocon's love and life. Lawson's less so. Only low affinity, still. Okay, continue to race weekend, but first, Norris has taken the lead of the Drivers' Championship, and Verstappen has jumped to third. They are level with each other. That low speed difference. So Red Bull's quicker in a straight line and in the low speed corners, but the high, as they get quicker, they're medium to high, the Red Bull's quicker. But the McLarens are also better at tyres, but the Red Bull's lighter. This is going to be interesting. It is a little funny, that's technically better at high speed corners. Training schedule, custom. Cumulative, that's at a 9. Positive, got it. Okay, pit crew. Custom. Another sprint race. Okay. Let's go double pit stop, double gym training even on that. We can drop that for singular gym training. Puts us still not theirs. Pit stops. The gym training again. We want to get that pit stop time as low as we can. So, let's just look at this for a second. We've got a pretty decent car. In terms of cornering. Cornering, we're good. Get 2 of them, we can run. If we get 2 of these, we can run them in that race. Is it worth the money though? Like, from the next upgrade, most of the spare money is probably going into research for next year. And you know what? Ocon's had some good races, so I'm happy to leave it off there for today. Breakdown. Finances, monthly spending, project balance, board confidence, board budget. Monthly payments of 4.8 mil. That's January. We went 16 mil in debt. We've been out of debt since. Satisfied, 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 delighted. Thank you, Ocon. Let me just... I know what I said. Ignore what I said. Because we've got the car to do well here. So why not? You know?
Once again, we touch down in Miami as F1.
Another sprint race. How many reserve drivers do you think? Yeah, top speed being recommended makes sense. Because there are two or three separate parts where you really want to. 2 or 3, because 1, 2, maybe 3. Swap the older parts. Swap to the older parts. That's actually the 67 because we're not don't go in 19. Here we go.
Track is green.
Why is there always issues?
Watch those curbs.
Copy.
There is no consistency to the issues either. Not that I'm aware of. It's just some days it's good, other days it's like that thing. Sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit. And I'm honestly just trying to guess which is which.
Okay, so let's concentrate on the tyre warm-up.
Tyres are still wearing well. Like, part of it is probably also the other things we got going as well. But it's not just that. It can't be just that.
How's the initial balance, Esteban?
Yeah, not good.
Understood, mate, understood.
And now we wait. It's got to be something in Red Bull's thing where they just consistently put guys in practice sessions that they shouldn't be in. Because look at this. It's a sprint race weekend. You need that track acclimatization. And they've got Schwartzman. BST. Alright, Esterson. Okay, so now, just waiting. Porsche is driving instead of Norris. He's leading the Drivers' Championship. Give him the first practice. Give him the practice session off, you know. What we did in China seemed to work. Come on. Okay, we're not going to get the 100. We're not going to be able to tell perfectly whether or not it worked. But we're going to get something. And you know what? We can use that something.
Tyre temps coming up.
Okay, we're not going to get the 5. We might get the 4 for Ocon. We probably won't for Lawson.
And that is the checkered flag.
Not perfect.
Welcome, everyone.
I will take 4 greats. Only 3 greats. And we still have nothing in terms... I at least knew on one of them where the straights fell. I'd be able to at least go, okay, this is where it fell on this guy. What if this is where it fell on Ocon? Let's put it on Lawson. Or vice versa. But it didn't tell us either.
P9. Okay, good lap time. Last lap.
P8. P15.
P15.
I don't think that... you can probably guess what I was going to say. change the things. I didn't change the car parts. And now I can't change them without getting a penalty, and the gearbox is at 48. Why didn't I think of that? Quicker, quicker.
Okay, mate, so currently we're P11. It looked like a
How
decent
slow
lap.
was that last sector that the first two could be quicker, and then you ultimately don't go quicker? Oh, cool. I thought I was ready for it to be 15th. I can work with 13th. I think we just did that.
Well, it's a different format this weekend, with a sprint set to spice up today's events.
Good work. Soft's basically run to only good. Only good.
And here in Miami, it's time for the sprint.
4, 5.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
Overtake available.
Yeah.
Let's start to push.
Copy that.
Comes down to 14th. Leclerc and Magnussen, Hulkenberg and Lawson, those are the guys who have gone for the mediums. Normal battle assists, normal battle assists. Okay, tyres aren't too hot at the moment, I'm liking that. Go get the DRS. Come on. Down to 15th. Albon, no. Ocon gets past Stroll. Like that.
We're P14. So you've now got Gasly in front. Gap 0.4, 0.4. Albon behind. Gap behind 0.3.
Albon, no. That is just dumb to try and overtake there. At least your car's good at overtakes, of course. Go up to 12. Alonso.
So watch for debris.
It's got to be Alonso. Russell. Yep, there's Alonso. Ooh. What was that? He got Alonso, but he then just found extra grip he shouldn't have had. Magnussen likes that corner, I'll give him that. Because I think that is the same corner he got Leclerc multiple times during that race. Tell Lawson to go aggressive. And we're down to 12th because, well, Magnussen. The hell? 1.6. Yeah, Alonso's missing part of his front winglet, so he's going to lose time in the low speeds. Which with our new suspension we should be good at. Okay, we're not going to get him on this straight. We're going to get him on the next one, though. Or at least get close. Because Russell's also been slow. There's the DRS. Bottas cuts us off. Doesn't look like any major damage. Push, push. Okay, left flip, less lift and coast. Okay, we are almost in the points. Come on, Ocon. What point? Bottas, could you not? Exactly, you can't get him. Bottas, you cannot get Russell. We can. You can get us, we can get you. We can get Russell. gap. We're in the points. Lawson did not have a great
Lando
race.
Norris with the sprint win.
Ocon gets the
That's the checker
point.
flag.
Singular.
Okay, mate, so
But still.
And it's a points finish in today's sprint for Esteban Ocon.
I was focusing on him.
And normal switch off procedures when you come back in the pit lane, please.
That was a good race considering,
Welcome everyone to qualify.
well, the more worn engine parts. Yeah, put those on. 83, 89, 62 should be good. Okay, 7 and 14.5. That should work. Into qualifying.
And green light.
Very low and normal. High. And medium. Never mind. I was wrong.
Keep an eye on your delta.
Oh, that's not promising.
We need to stay negative on that delta.
How do I have a 77% set of worn softs? Run plan should just, it should do fuel automatically. Why doesn't it? Or at least it doesn't consistently. You can generally tell when it does or not because it'll take a second or two. Box. Fresh set of softs. Got it. Ocon go.
We're currently P17.
7. That first sector was just slower. Slower. Lawson out Q1. Hamilton quickest Q1. Oh, you are kidding me. 74 is less than we had in the sprint. lap.
Just follow the delta.
Know what? I'm fine being eliminated here. Because it does mean I can better set that up. Basically, that went the wrong way. %. That's probably pretty close. Okay, drop all these. Done it with both. Oh, cool, that's us. Fuel, go lap down, lap down. Okay, Ocon, we want you to go softs to, can you do soft to mediums? Technically, so let's go soft. Soft, medium. Of course, there is a part of me that does want to go. th and 19th, we're starting at from the pit. Let's do this.
Welcome back, everyone. The final preparation.
Final.
Here we go with the Miami Grand Prix.
4, 5.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
Neutral, neutral. Balance. Balanced. Ocon approaching Albon at a rate of knots.
Safety car.
Ooh,
Recharge on. So
That
just stay
is-
on your delta.
I'm gonna say that's
Yeah,
good
copy
for
that.
us. Because it
Work
bunches
the tire.
everyone up. Well, that is bad from Gasly. From here, I reckon we go medium to hard. Or even just medium.
Not for the first time today, the drivers are lined up, awaiting the lights. It's
And
lights out, and
Away
away
we go. Of course, it's Albon. Strategy. Okay, so another set of mediums, basically. That works. 31, 30. Albon, we said this multiple times during this. Ocon, what the hell was that? Lawson, no. Okay, fine, Lawson, go for it. You better do something. Lawson, you're both towards the back. I don't want you fighting. I want you to both try and do something good. If you're both just swapping positions every other lap, that's not it.
We've
Awesome.
got a
What
yellow
did you
flag
do?
here.
What did you do? Ah, it was Albon. Box. No, we're not going mediums from here. The fastest pit stop because it's the only one so far. Hey, 14th. 15th. Come on. Come on, Ocon.
Press and hold is available.
Copy.
No lift and coast required.
Ricardo, that's okay, he's a teammate, that's fair. Fix that. Come on. When he gets past Ocon. we should get Hulkenberg. Magnussen and Russell's a maybe. Hulkenberg runs wide, turn 6.
Nico Hulkenberg there. Oh, and they need to be watching those track limits. And they'll...
How do you take the shorter route and lose a position? And nothing for. Bottas forces us wide off the track onto the heightened bump. We lose position because of it. Nothing. Tires should be good. Just because you see an opening doesn't mean... I know. F-gap car. It's just that if he didn't go for it every time, and it hasn't worked, there's a chance we've caught Alonso by this point. considering how heavily he was hanging off the back of us until Russell showed up, that would have worked. Also don't.
Okay, keep this level of lift and coast up, please.
Lando Norris wins it. He's first over the line.
That is the checkered flag. We will keep pushing.
Come on.
So once you've stopped the car, we can switch off.
1 point. And if Bottas and Lawson finishes 19th, because Albon contact with Albon, which goes unpunished.
There was some masterful driving here from Esteban Ocon, and it's paid off.
Well, could have gone better. I'm not sure whether I'm talking about the race or the stream. Okay, how long does it take to manufacture those? Let's get another one in the pipeline. We can have more rear wings on the way for that race. Get 2 in the pipeline, and we can have 3 of these. Which would work. Go forward a couple days, got 6.8 mil. What is it? I'm happy with that. Stick. Oh, I like that. Front wing manufactured, sponsor plan. 10k. Okay, what do we need? Confirm that. That gives us another 2 mil. Chassis and suspension will be done soon. Underfloor manufactured, love that. Rear wing is complete. And after this, the research will be complete as well. I like a positive or neutral, I'll be honest. Chassis, we're not doing too good in terms of draggle. Straight line, we're horrible. Front wing, we're good. Rear wing, we're good. Side pods, we're depends. Underfloor, we're good. Underfloor, we're even better. Suspension, depends. We are 6th in the standings. We're 16 points behind Mercedes. And you know what? They have a mostly better car than us. Oh, that's not. But here's the thing. They've got Lance Stroll in the second car. Aston is slightly quicker in a straight line and with the DRS and tyre preservation. Mercedes is straight up quicker than Aston. Hang on. That did not look right. No, Tsunoda has outscored Alonso. Ocon's doing well, getting some points, and Lawson is the highest placed non-points finisher. I mean, Norris might actually win this championship. That sounds odd considering what happened this year, but oh, there it is. Red Bull have made themselves. Tire preservation is still an issue, though. It's straight line, accelerate, top speed, acceleration, DRS, low speed, high speed, dirty air, tire preservation, engine cool. This is going to be interesting. What about science? Okay, they've put all their effort into Max's car. Fair enough, but... same car. Like, it is just the same car for both Mercs. So, we've got a bit of money. We know what is happening next year in terms of... I'm still surprised, like... That's a big drop on the chassis. On the front wing. The rear wing. And the side pods. The suspension. The underfloor's taking a big hit, but the suspension, look at these. So yeah, that's probably going to be... I'm probably going to look into the cost cap. And try and figure out how much money I actually have. Oh, wait, hang on. Because I just remembered there was another change. Wasn't there? To the financial side of things. Next year, the cost cap will be 134.2 mil. We lose 5 mil. So what I'll probably do is calculate that, go in here, take off $10, $15, $17, let's say 25 mil, just in case. And that's how much I've got to work with. So that should be fun. Well, fun's a strong word, but you know what I mean. Might be doing this, might be back to Call of Duty, might be something else. I don't fully know yet. Still, we've got some semblance of a plan. So,